Alright, welcome back to the channel, everybody. Today, first of all, I want to say happy Father's Day to all the fathers out there. My father passed away in 2012. He taught me a lot about fishing, not so much as bass fishing, but just as fishing in general, catfish and everything, and just appreciate the day that you have. So I try to instill that, to my kids, and just wanted to say thank you and happy Father's Day to everyone out there, and I hope you had a good Father's Day. I get to be a grandparent too, so that's always a good thing, right? So anyway, I have here is 6 cents sack, or 6 cents father's sack. My son bought this for me. I'm super ecstatic, and I wanted to make a video and show off. I don't know which one this one is. I know they had a Father's Day sale, and I'm not sure which one it is, but we'll get into it. So first of all, everybody's seen Top Gun. My nickname as a flying crew chief in the military, in the Air Force, I had you always have a call sign or a nickname or something like that. Well, I was given the nickname Goose when I first came in the military, and that was back in '97. It stuck with me the whole time. So now that I'm older, and my son decided to go ahead and get me a card signed by the actor Anthony, what was his last name? Anyway, he plays it's Nick Bradshaw. It's Goose off of Top Gun. They say I look like Goose, and that's, that was my call sign per se for many years, and even to this day that's my nickname is Goose. So absolutely love it. It was awesome to get that, but as you can see here, there's a lot of goodies in this sack. Give me a sack at least, so I can put some more stuff in. I don't even know where to start. We'll kind of make the things a little bit easier here. We'll go ahead and hit the light stuff first. So first of all, you get a sun mask, which I may start having to wear because my ears have been hurting really bad. Make sure you hit sunblock. Make sure you put sunblock on. Protect your ears, protect your neck, protect your arms. Unfortunately, I had it was burnt a little bit here, so I think I'm going to start wearing the sun mask. That way it's not as bad. Waterlands, that I've used Waterlands. You probably see me use them on my videos. I absolutely love Waterland optics. I've tried other brands. They also fit in some good spots, but this one is definitely killer. So here is a code that you can use if you spend $100 or more. That code there, it says use code team WL, which is a Team Waterland, if you can see that. Take a photo of that, whatever, go ahead and do that. You get $20 off when you spend over $100. So I'll be doing that. Of course, don't forget about the sticker. Okay, so we'll get into it. Let's get into these baits here. One bait I think is going to happen. I'm going to take this and I'm going to use it right off the bat. This is a shad ice 1/4 ounce spinner bait, divine spinner bait. I'm going to use that right down on the Ohio River. It's going to be flawless. Should be very should trigger a lot of fish, a lot of bites. So I'm excited about that. It's 1/4 ounce. Next up is the Duke 55, a lipless crankbait. I have this exact same one, but I absolutely love it. It is a chrome blackback lipless crankbait, 3/8 ounce. Then I have something similar to this. This is probably the third or fourth one I got now. This is a blade bait. This is a 4K shad. Cannot wait to start getting these into the winter. Start using these blade baits for my deep waters here. You know, it's just not right unless you got some stout wide gap hooks. Love these things. These things are very stout. These things are strong. I'll be using these during the flipping and pitching during my time down there on the Ohio River. And this one here is called a ridge worm. It is a gigantic worm. I think it's 11 inches. Plum color, very good for the deep water. Could use it up there or down there in the Ohio River. Don't know about that. Here is a green pumpkin juice. This is a Busa ribbon tail, 9.6 inch ribbon tail. Actually, I'm gonna get this. Let me get this ridge worm out so I can show you here. This is definitely unique. Look at that. Look at that tail. Look at that. That's crazy. So, good colors to it though. Plum fleck, if you want to call it that, or plum color. A lot of people use that color, especially in the deep waters, because everything turns dark when it gets down there in the deeper color. So plum bug is what this particular color is from 6 Cents. This one here is the green pumpkin juice. I like this worm. I really like this worm. It's a huge curly tail worm. I wish I had this when I was fishing up there at Mosquito Lake. Look at that ribbon tail. I would have used this in a heartbeat. Look at that. It's our big old 10-inch ribbon worm. Probably would have done pretty good up there at Mosquito Lake. If I had that ribbon tail worm, could have used it. Could have used both of those. Who knows, right? All right. So next up, we have an axle swim jig. This one here is a 6-aught hook. This one is the Bluegill Fire. Great looking swim bait. I would definitely use this. Starting to get into the swim bait, starting to understand how to use the swim bait, right? We have my favorite. These are cool. These are called glass rattles. So rattle X. You definitely would put these in. Little trick. You hear that? This has glass beads in it. This is a Pad Crasher Junior. Here's another Pad Crasher Junior with one. This one has 2 glass beads like this one. Glass rattles in it. So to give it a little different noise and everything else. Here is a drop shot lead weight. These are 1/4 ounce. It's just a round ball head drop shot weights, which I will use like crazy. This one is your your Carolina pre-rigged 3/4 ounce tungsten weight. These are so cool because they're already, all you got to do is add your extension or add your leader and add one of these baits to it and drag it on the bottom. So Carolina rig, awesome little thing. Next up is an underspin. Never sleep on an underspin. This one here is going to be baby bluegill. You can pair these up with some other baits in here, or like a well or some type of fluke. You can even paddle tail swim bait, right? Like the Mayor, something like that. This is a 1/2 ounce, so pretty cool. Next up, we got a frog. A Vega frog is a black popping Vega frog, Black Magic. Absolutely love this color. I love the way these frogs feel and the way they are. They collapse nicely. A little bit bigger profile than your normal. I mean, obviously we can do some comparison here. Look at this. This is your Booyah Pad Crasher Jr. And this is your Vega frog right there. I'm like lining up the hooks perfectly. So, it's your black color. Very nice looking. Definitely will work in the open water as well as some of the around lily pads and stuff. Your popping style frog. So, next up here we have this is a Catwalk. Very cool color. Top water bluegilla. Amazing top water. We are in top water season now. Bass are definitely done spawning. They are already out. They're post spawn, especially up here in Ohio. They are post spawn. So we'll use top water lures like crazy. So next up is Axel 2.0. This is a 4K bluegill. The Axel 2.0, and as you can see, I have several of these particular ones right here. This one's like a golden shiner, so it's kind of similar. That's exactly what it looks like in the package. I mean, you can take it out if you want, but that one's just a bluegill color. I definitely use that one as well. Next up, Provoke. This one is a silent. This is a Ghost Redfin Shad silent jerkbait. Sometimes a lot of people use that jerkbait with a lot of noise. You can get away with a 106 silent square bill or square bill jerkbait, especially when it rolls and it starts flashing like that. When they're chasing that bait, this would be perfect. You can use it in the sunny conditions or just slightly cover, partly cloudy conditions. Clear water, obviously, because they can't hear this come through the water. They can feel it, but it'd be very hard. It'd be harder than a regular 106 Provoke. So I would rather throw that one I bought, that other one I bought for $6, than this one, because this one's better in clear water. This is 3 to 6 feet. Next up we have, it's called the Flush. This is the 6th Sense style of soft jerk bait. Flush. Put this on a vibrating jig. Add it to one of those vibrating jigs. Or you can just do it Texas rig, or you put it, you know, weightless with the hook. This is a watermelon red flake. Very common color. It looks like bluegill in the water. Bass is going to get revenge on it. Next up is the PD Pressure Series Deep Diving Crankbait. I love this. This is a good way for me to start to try to learn to throw big crankbaits. I'm not lying to you. I already have some square bills that are gigantic. Why not throw some of these big old Pressure Series? This color here is the green thread fin. So imagine like on down on the TBA waters, you know, right, Tennessee Valley, right? Your TBA waters. Using this is a 1 1/4 ounce. This one here is called, it's a slow float suspending pressured crankbait, 13 to 16 feet. It's pretty awesome. Next up, Methiolate fans, we have Krub. This is a crube. These are tubes. This is a bed fish glow. If you like using them to dilate as worms, these will work really good. I mean, obviously right now it's not going to probably... I mean, you can probably catch fish with them, but I haven't seen them. So these next two are like my favorite. Everyone knows I'm starting to get in the swim bait game. Everyone, I'm trying to learn. Use the swim baits, trace. This is a trace 1 ounce. And I also have a draw in here. Let's go ahead and pump out this 5-inch 1 ounce trace. Get it out here. Oh, nice. This is called Chrome Black Bag. Whoo! Look at that. That's hot. That's a different color. It's an amazing color. Look at that. That's a crazy, crazy color. Okay. All right. So we got here is the trace. It's a 5-inch, 1 ounce. And last but not least is the 3.8 ounce draw, 9-inch length. This color is Shad Sense. So it's crazy. So again, this is what I got. Let me know in the comment section below what was your favorite. All these are my favorite. I can't wait to get them out on the water. Son, I appreciate you. I love you so much. Thank you. Happy Father's Day to everyone out there. As always, God bless Townlines. We are out of here.